Hey everyone. Okay, so it looks like for whatever reason, the update didn't take effect right away, so I'm just going to actually quickly restart my game. I find that really annoying when it doesn't properly launch it when I run it at 11, so here we go. Anyways, a bunch of new content's rolled out. I'm kind of excited actually, because it seems we're kind of mixing up the schedule a little bit as to what we normally get. I'm really curious as to what the Sokai is going to be. Really interested to find out. Oh man. I even pre-downloaded everything and I'm still a minute late. What can you do? There we go. Okay. So, as always, going to start off by looking at the welfare suit. Then we're going to roll into the gacha machines, the gacha pilots, and call it a night for there. Okay. So, exchange. Beargguy. It's probably under A. Yeah. Okay. I wish I could actually put it in the freezer. That would make my life a lot easier. A lot easier. Okay. So, Beargguy III. Amphibious support type. Like, this will help in BT because you can round out the amphibious tag, but like, the stat distribution on it's meh, cotton, B plus physical shot. Expel cotton from your mouth, entangling hit enemies. That's so weird. Oh man. So that's cool, but with the sheer loss in the stat pool, like for a welfare, that's pretty great. That's unique as heck, but eh. Alright, let's take a look at the torso next. Okay. So yeah, amphibious 4 computers, so we're already different than the head, because that was support type. On top of that, this is an integrated torso and legs. Interesting. While amphibious, shooting power boosted by 25%. So, now, hear me out on this. Maybe you could create some kind of weird mishmash of Beargguy 3 and Atlas, but yeah, that would look wonky as heck. That's cool. Unfortunately, amphibious is just not a useful tag. Maybe it will be in the future, though. Who knows? Okay, stat-wise, well, it's what you'd expect from an integrated part. Alright, let's take a look at the arms. Amphibious 4 computers again. Neat stat distribution. Very low melee attack, obviously, it's a welfare. Shot attack is average for welfares. A minus D spread, so that's going to hit like a wet noodle, but you can use it right away. Not very useful. And let's look at the backpack. Amphibious support type, cool. Very low stat distribution, but it's pretty much average actually for a backpack. Supporter job, close shot attack raised. Not useful unless you're using an SMG type to really yield benefits from it, and for that you would have had to roll on, I think it was the Floros that came with it, was it not? The SMG. Because that's the only SMG actually worth using. Unfortunately, there's way better backpacks available for selection, so, and you probably don't want to be running a supporter on a shot, because yeah, supporter does not increase stats very much, if at all. I can't actually remember what it increases. It's just not a good job license, unless it's a tertiary machine for buffs and debuffs. Anyways, thematically, it's a very cool suit. I like that cotton in the head. Unfortunately, as a welfare, it doesn't really have anything really outstanding about it. It relies heavily on playing into the amphibious tag to really get its biggest buff. Unfortunately, it's the amphibious tag. It's decrease EXCD for you and your team. Okay, yeah. So it does something. Alright, and items and other... Oh, hey. Cool. We got new color bases. Okay. That means there's some more paint jobs. Aw, yeah. Alright. Well, Let's take a look at what's in the gacha. Oh, we're gonna start with the wart, eh? Wart. Mid-range high mobility tags. Okay. Head-mounted Vulcan, so that's a write-off. Shot attack is relatively low, but this is a non-Sokai non-limited, so okay. Not that great aesthetically. I think it's actually really cool. I just like the way it looks. Unfortunately, everything else not that great. Okay, what's next on our list here? Okay. So, much higher than average shot attack on the torso, more or less average melee attack. While mid-range skilled EX skill damage taken reduced by... that's a flat number, that's useless. Mid-range high mobility. So it's a stat stick for shot, if you lack anything else to put into the slot there. Yeah. Okay. Not that great. Let's look at the arms. Mid-range transformer. Oh. Sounds like this is Take It Easy week. It kind of is, but at the same time, that's to be expected. Whenever something's going to be put into the standard pool afterwards, there's no pressure to roll, because you can just use your pick tickets or premium materials afterwards, right? So... Alright, composite shield booster. So they put it into the arms. A+C spread. Oof. 8 seconds, so it's not going to be a cutscene. Transform your shield into a rifle, blade, and claw to carry out a flurry of attacks. And it's a general boost. Okay, melee and shot up by 1%. Mid-range transformer. And the stats. It has just slightly higher than average shot attack. Honestly, they could have done something really cool with this suit with the composite shield booster EX, but they didn't. They played it very safe. Unfortunately, that makes it not stand out. But I do remember the announcement saying the composite shield booster itself is like an independent part, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. Yeah, the word tags on this suit just aren't very useful. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. Legs. Well, stat-wise, there are a pair of legs. With technique attribute self, shooting crit rate, block, mid-range transformer. So, yeah, most of the suit is just kind of pick it for the aesthetics. If only running a full suit allowed you to use like the mobile armor version of it, I think that'd be pretty cool and give a lot of incentive, but as it stands, this is a roll for your favorite kind of deal. And I can understand if this is your favorite suit. It did come from kind of a niche spin-off series. The series it spawned from, Zeta, not really niche, but the series that this came from proper, that was a little on the niche side, because not everyone reads manga and whatnot for Gundam. Anyways, backpack. So, okay, it's a backpack before 15 seconds pass. Shooting power boost. Ooh. Okay, so if you can take the hit to whatever your backpack currently is and the word tag slots, you have yourself a very easy to upgrade trait here to give yourself that edge right at the beginning of a fight. And as we've gone over, the current meta is rushing out EX skills. That's pretty nice. I don't think it's worth rolling for, but might be a consider for a ticket. Okay, and there's the composite shield booster in all of its ridiculous glory. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, shield stats, cool. While mid-range enemy shooting power reduced by 30%. Nice. Mid-range transformer. I wish it wasn't mid-range required, as that tag is not on the most useful of parts, and the tag itself could be better. But yeah, that's a pretty okay shield. Yeah. For what it is, it's a pretty okay shield. Alright, let's talk about the heavy arms, and let's see how much injustice they've done here, because, you know, it's not a Sokai or limited, so it's going to be good, maybe, but it won't be, like, jaw-dropping. 3181 shot attack, so it's pretty, I think that's actually, like, 3 points less than the dual assault shroud. Well, long range, long shot attack raised by 1%, cool. Long range and heavy armor, okay. Mm, mm, if it was Ace exclusive or something instead of heavy armor, but it is what it is. Alright, let's look at this. Chest mounted Gatling and machine cannons. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. A minus, C minus. Very short cooldown. The stat distribution is an average chest. Long range heavy armor. That chest's a write-off pretty much. Okay, micro missile. B plus D. Okay, comfy, comfy. Unfortunately, the stats make me not... Yeah, no. So this has pretty much average shot attack, extremely low melee attack, which is hallmark of it being shot focused. The EX skill looks nice on paper, but you are sacrificing a lot of stats there for a B plus power skill. Like if that's what you want, that's what you want, but there's better places to put it where you're not going to be eating up so much stats. Long range and Gundam type, okay. Yeah, no, like other suits we've had in the past, the word tags are definitely not going to be helping it at all. Alright, homing missile machine cannon, DB plus, spray homing missiles from the launcher pods, okay. Okay. Stats are pretty much what you'd expect from a set of legs, long range Gundam type. Yeah, really nothing noteworthy here, it's a pair of legs. Actually, I think this is pretty much like the same position that Dynamy's legs are in. Let's go and double check. At least they put missiles on this one. Yeah, you know, you're right. Okay, let's look at the back. Ooh, beam Gatling gun. Oh, A minus D. Okay, so that's a very interesting backpack, as it's one of the few that is able to be used while you're moving. Fortunately, with a minus D spread, not that handy. Long range heavy armor, stat distribution is what you'd expect from a backpack. If you're into putting a gigantic chain gun onto your back, this is your ticket. Yeah, they didn't give it the high firepower tag. You're right on that, and it is a decision they made. While heavy armor, initial EX skill charge boost by 1%. Okay. Shot attack 4004 on the Gatling. Cool. So this marks our first high damage HMG, doesn't it? Alright. The treat's interesting as well. It will require a good amount of building around, as heavy armor... it's on a good amount of parts, but the parts themselves aren't outstanding. To my knowledge anyways, off the top of my head. So... Interesting. Well, hey, you know what? Positive side, this is the best Gatling gun in the game. The only one that's not a welfare. Anyways, moving on. Shield. Heavy Arms Endless Waltz version. With speed shooting... flat, blah. Actually, okay. Considering it uses the Gatling, which sprays a ton of bullets really quickly that do low damage but high overall damage output, this is actually useful for that. This is actually useful for that one specific use case. Same goes if it was using an SMG. The two use cases where a flat number is actually viable. Yeah, Honey Badger. So think about it this way, okay? When I use my beam rifle and I'm firing a single bullet and it hits, right? And it's going to do, I don't know, 3k, 4k damage, whatever, okay? I switch to a heavy Gatling gun. When you shoot, it is spraying out like... Oh God, how many bullets are in a clip? I think it's like 50 or something like that. Some ridiculously high number. And each of those summed up, like that 50 clip is probably going to be doing, if the numbers are, you know, napkined, probably about... What, if we're doing 2k with a okay, if we do 2k with a normal beam rifle shot, then a Gatling would be reduced down to about maybe 100 or so a shot, maybe 150, maybe even less than that. But anyways, a 35 flat boost is arguably going to be anywhere from between a 30% to a 40% overall damage boost. It is completely useless on hard-hitting single shots, bazookas, rifles, and all that. But on something like a Gatling that sprays a ton of bullets, that flat value, it just completely changes how it functions. So, yeah. No, it is a constant stream. If you use the original Heavy Arms Gatling that we got as a welfare a while back, or go look at videos for it, it does spray a constant stream. It does eventually run out. You can obviously like fire a few and stop, fire a few and stop. But yeah, no, the flat value works for that. But again, it's one of the very few use cases where it actually does. Anyways, so that's the mobile suits out of the way. So the Heavy Arms is really neat. You know, it has the Gatling gun and the shield, which in tandem could make a very potent combination, and the Gatling's the best Gatling in the game, so there's at least that to look forward to. So okay, so next up on the to-do list, pilots. And last up on the to-do list, so Allenby Beardsley. Wow. So an Infighter 3-star with 1144 melee attack. When buffed, chance to not recoil. That's kind of meh. Mobile fighter for urban area. Thematically, it makes sense. Quite unfortunately, though, it's like the word tags are just kind of wasting the pilot here. Like, she's okay. For a 3-star, she's definitely okay. I wish the word tags were better. Alright, Allelujah, what do you got going for you, my guy? 1185 melee attack, you are an outfighter, while Transformer, burn your consumption reduced, Transformer on high mobility. Man, they're hammering it out of the park for being thematically on point nowadays. Before, they were kinda, but now they're definitely doing it. For the better? Not really. He is a serviceable pilot. Unfortunately, I don't think the trait is going to be very useful. The word tags, in my opinion, aren't that great unless you obviously have the few niche parts that actually develop on these word tags and make them really good. And his stat distribution is okay. It's on the higher end for 4 stars overall, because you have to remember all the lackluster 4-star stat-wise that we've had. So he's definitely on the higher end of the spectrum, but he's not near the highest end. So okay, serviceable pilot, and Beardsley for a 3-star is pretty okay. Alright, and I think that's that's everything. Okie doke. Ah, there's our full set capsule. Cool. Well, you know what, guys? I'll roll the full set capsule on stream here because, hey, why not? We're already here hanging out, you know? So, oh boy. I don't even know what suit I'm gonna get. This is gonna be... Do I even want a specific suit from here? Oh. Well, you know what? I had great luck when you guys were here when I was rolling Lacus. Chances are you're here. I'll have great luck on this. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. What happens? If I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna be able to guess the specific suit. I'm gonna guess the series. Or not even this. You know what? I'm gonna guess era. That's gonna give me the best chances here. I'm gonna say something from UC. Let's see what happens. And before blue. Oh man, that would really get me. So what is it? Hey, really? Wow, I really don't know how to feel about this. Well, we all know what my suit is now, eh? Alright, well, that's a thing. Cool. Well, hey guys, you know, I rolled the G-Self in a single 10 roll. You know, I'd say I'm pretty average lucky. Alright. I just need to get 8 more tickets to do another. Cool. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. I'm not going to keep rambling on forever. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. It's been real nice. And yeah, I'll see you guys. What? Did I have anything planned coming up for this week? I think I did. I have to double check my planned videos folder. I recently actually did a collaboration with another YouTuber, and when that video comes out, I'll be linking it in my Discord. So if you haven't already joined me in the Discord and kind of staying up to date with all the stuff I do, I highly recommend doing that, because you get, I'm not going to say early access to my videos, but you get it a little sooner than other people do, because I tend to ping it, leave it unlisted for a little bit, and then set it public, mainly because I forget. But regardless, yeah. Anyways, peace out. See you guys in the next one.